Now let's test if the update is successful, or in fact it throws validation errors if something is wrong in the form. So in the form it's already working. I've built it behind the scenes. You can update the values, and the code is this. In the product controller there's update function with validation form request, which is just authorize true and rules the same as create form, name and price. In the routes web, the route existed already, and we have added blade as a new file, really similarly to create form. Is just different route for the update, and method put, and the values are product name, and we already covered that with testing. Now we're testing the update method, and in the product test we will do public function test product update validation throws errors. Or in fact it should not throw error, it should redirects back to form. Validation error. In fact, don't save on characters. You can make the test function name as long as it needs to be in order to be readable. So we're testing exactly that scenario. So we have the product. It's actually really similar to this one, product factory create, and we're updating that product. So we're doing not get but put to products product ID. This is the URL, and with parameters of our new product. So name should be something and price should be something. And let's make both empty, which would validate the validation rules. Validation rule is name and price required. So those both should fail. Or in fact, let's make just one fail. Price would be 1, 2, 3, so it's all good. And what do we need to assert? Assert status 302, basically redirect back to the form. And also we need to assert that the validation errors actually happened. So for that, there is an assertion called assert session has errors. And here we provide the array of keys of validation errors, which is name in our case. Because validation errors are saved in the session, there's also a separate assert session has, which works for general global sessions, but particularly with errors, you should use this one. Let's try to relaunch our test, PHP artisan test, and it is green passed. It redirects back to form with validation error. And also there's another way you can check the same thing. Instead of assert session has errors, maybe more readable would be assert invalid. Invalid particularly means validation errors. So you can do assert invalid name, or in fact, let's try to do name and price, and also define the price empty as well, and assert that both are invalid. Let's relaunch our test again, PHP artisan test, and 14 tests passed successfully. So this is how you look for specific validation error after submitting the form.